Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Legends of Lucha Libre Penta Zero M, aka Penta El Zero Miedo, aka Pentagon Dark, aka Pentagon Jr. from Boss Fight Studios. This is a figure that, to me, kind of embodies the magic of action figures. And what I mean by that is that I knew nothing about Penta before this was announced by Boss Fight 2 years ago, maybe. And once I saw it, I was just like, I have to have that. It looks so badass. And then I looked into who Penta, aka Pentagon, is, and just awesome wrestler. I've been meaning to look deeper into Lucha Libre for years now, and this has finally been the impetus for me to do that. So it's one of those really cool instances where, like, I know nothing about something, but just this one figure looks awesome, and then all of a sudden I have this whole new interest to look into, because I haven't been into wrestling in years, and I've slowly been getting back into it, especially with all the stuff going on in AEW and seeing a lot of the Lucha Libre stuff. So really exciting here just all around. Not only that, but Boss Fight always kills it, and this as their first foray into the whole 6-inch realm, just, oh man, they knocked it out of the park. So, you know, I'm really excited to talk about this. So without further stalling, let's just do this. So to echo what I said in the intro, Penta Zero M looks badass. I mean, he looks badass as a wrestler, just in general, but they absolutely nailed the look here, and just all the paint, super immaculate. The sculpt is dead on. Just everything looks just so good. Not only that, but the tattoos, like, you can make out every single one. It's just clear as day. Just really cool touch. They really paid attention to detail. Not only that, but if you look at the face sculpt, like, it is 100% dead on. That is photoreal. Yeah, he wears makeup, and you know, half his face is covered by a mask, but I mean, it looks like a little person. Just absolutely fantastic. And I will be doing the accessories next. Just gotta rearrange here. But I did want to take this opportunity, like messing up here, to show off the alternate head sculpt, which is just as immaculately sculpted and painted, and just looks really, really impressive. That sold me on it as well. So just all around fantastic figure. When it comes to accessories, Boss Fight Studios did not skimp, as we get a fluorescent lighting tube for those hardcore matches. Really well painted. I mean, just a little bit of silver paint, but really well done. Then we get that just amazing alternate head that I just showed in the aesthetics portion. And then you get some hands. You get some gripping hands right out of the box. And then you get your splayed out grappling hands. Get in there. There you go. And then finally you get the Zero Miedo hand gesture, which is extra awesome, and especially that where you get it for both hands. The AEW figure, I believe, only has it on one hand. So, you know, that's totally decked out. Only thing I do want to mention with the accessories here is that the wrists are super, super tight, because they have these, like, 3 little rings here. So they are mega tight right out of the box. I've had to heat them up each time I've replaced them, or, like, switched them out. And, in fact, I actually snapped the original left gripping hand that I have, because I didn't warm it up first. I didn't really test it out. I emailed Boss Fight Studios, is like, look, I'm an idiot. I didn't heat this up. I didn't really, like, do this gently before I, like, tried to articulate it. And they were like, no, we'll totally send you a replacement hand. So it's awesome. So I got 2 extra set of gripping hands for this. So Boss Fight Studios, super awesome, great with communication. So if you have any issues with their figures, they are super cool about it, and just can't say enough about them. They've been great. And yeah, the only other thing is the head. It's very interesting because it comes on, they both have their own joint here that comes out, and that's deep down in the neck. And actually, I'm going to recommend, because I can't do it as well as he did, Foosh, or Robo from Foosh, actually showed how to properly remove these. So I'll probably link to his review in the description. Yeah. So yeah, that's accessories. Boss Fight Studios also really brought it when it came to Penta's articulation. So they have they mostly do highly articulated 3 3/4 inch figures, but for 6 inch they tried something different, and it just works so well. It's honestly one of the best feeling figures I've ever had the pleasure of having, and it's kind of a shoe-in for my top 10 this year. I'm going to say that right now. So for articulation, we have that double ball joint in the head, so you can get all the way around, you get tilt, it's like a lot of freedom there. You go down the shoulders, you get butterfly joints, but these butterfly joints, not only front to back, but also top to bottom. Not crazy top to bottom, but enough. And this little cuff here does rotate if you want to get more movement in any particular direction. From there, you can bring your arms up to just past the T-pose. You have your bicep swivel, you have your double jointed elbows, you have your swivel and your hinge. Again, it is vertical in the gripping hands, all the other ones are the other way, horizontal. And then you get 2 ball joints in the torso as well. So you get a whole bunch of movement there, and then you get a whole bunch of movement there, and you can just go wherever you want with that. And it looks really nice when you're kind of like moving them both in tandem. Moving down to the hips, you get full splits. There's not a just straight up thigh cut here. It's actually the kind of double joint thing here that you see on a lot of figure arts. So you get your twist there for the thigh. You have double jointed knees coming really high up, and then you get some decent point. You get forward a bit and decent pivot. That'll do it for articulation. Rolling right into size comparisons, here he is with all the other wrestling figures I have at the moment, including his brother Rey Fenix. And here he is with various Hasbro lines. Here he is with some SH figure arts and some Storm collectibles. Here he is with some random monsters and villains where he fits really well. And last but not least, here he is with an Articulated Icons Oni and yours truly as an Articulated Icons Ninja. So my final thoughts on Penta El Zero M from Boss Fight Studios and Masked Republic. Absolutely phenomenal. I love this figure. Everything from the paint to the articulation to really just the way this figure feels is just completely phenomenal. I don't know how else to put it. Unfortunately, I believe that both of these, both Penta and Rey Fenix, are both sold out at this point, and according to a tweet from Masked Republic, they will not be reproduced. They're not doing these anymore, which is sad because of how good these are. There are more Legends of Lucha Libre figures coming out. They have a second wave that actually has a different Penta and a different Rey Fenix in there. I believe is more limited articulation, not limited articulation, but I believe they don't have an ab crunch and maybe not double jointed elbows. I can't fully remember. I'm just going off the pictures they posted. Maybe that's not accurate to what the final product's going to be. But in any event, I will be linking to that down in the description for you to check out. So eBay might be your only hope for these two. So jump on it before prices really skyrocket for these, because they are just so good. I really hope we see more from Boss Fight in this vein, because it'd be a real shame if this was it. So that being said, I hope this was informative and that you enjoyed the review. So thank you for watching for this long, for watching the whole video, and with that being said, if you did enjoy it, please like, comment, and subscribe, or share as well. That's another thing you can do. And if you want to take it a step further, if you really liked it, I will have other ways to help in the monetary sense, also linked down in the description. So thank you so much. I hope you had a good time, and I will see you in the next video. So be sure to take care of yourself, take care of those around you, and stay weird, simians.